welcome back to a brand new and long overdue episode of Art Nouveau. I hope you guys had a great holiday and new year and are excited to see some new art. Now, the last few months, I honestly don't know where the time went. I felt like I was working constantly, and I'm like, wait, I haven't made a video in a while. I have had some things going on in my personal life, some sad stuff, and I've been a little bit down the last few weeks. And so, yeah, it's been hard to kind of get back into it, but I am plunging into 2019 with optimism and excitement and hopefully some new art for you guys. So a few weeks back, I asked my Patreon subscribers to vote on a poll, and I love to give you guys some options for themes and stuff. So if you want to get involved in that, make sure you check me out on Patreon at patreon.com/LeilaniJoy, and you could pick the next theme for my next painting. So this piece was a wintry kind of whimsical theme that was chosen, and I've been really into painting florals lately, like flowers. I sort of like zone out when I'm doing it. I was doing some on my Frida piece and another piece that I'm working on right now. But yeah, I really found that I love it. So I'm going to be using florals and white roses in this piece. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this new piece. So like I said earlier, the theme of this piece was chosen by my Patreon subscribers who voted on a poll for something wintry feeling, but not specifically Christmas. So I was kind of trying to think of a few things, and I had done this little wreath head piece last year, I think, that I really liked. And an obsession that I have, and some of you guys know this, is with a fashion designer named Thierry Mugler. And I first became acquainted with him when I saw his video for George Michael, or his fashions for a video George Michael did called Too Funky. And I've forever been obsessed with this video. And specifically, one of the looks I love is this one that Linda Evangelista wears with this giant feathery headdress. And I was like, that would be a really cool way to adapt sort of the wreath theme into something wintry. And like I said, I've really enjoyed painting flowers lately, and I wanted to do something white and icy and incorporate some kind of flower headdress. And I found some of these other beautiful references, and I just really, really loved these. I liked this kind of color palette, which is also a Thierry Mugler look. And finally, I also found this Vivienne Westwood, which I love. And I love this face and kind of this baby blue that's in there. So these are kind of the references that I had in my head when I started sketching. So I did this really, really rough kind of sketch, and I used some photographs of roses that I kind of collaged together, and I drew some line work over them, and I developed this rough sketch. So this sketch is what I'm going to use to transfer to my board, which I've already painted a nice icy blue color, and then I'm going to go ahead and start painting on top of that. So a little bit about how I'm approaching painting and rendering these roses. Now, I have long had a hang up about just holding really tight to the local color of something, since I really do enjoy creating graphic shapes, and notoriously I have not been that into rendering things just because it's challenging and I didn't always feel confident enough to take that on. However, when you look at something white in real life, it's not ever purely white. White is kind of amazing because it's always influenced by colors around it, lighting, shadows, tints, shades, that sort of thing. So before you let your brain kind of freak out about, oh my God, they're white roses, why don't I use white paint or purely white paint? And a little trick that you can do is to train your brain to see the clumps of other values and other colors. So what I like to do is take some nice photographs, nice clean photographs. You're going to need a little bit of resolution to do this. And then I'll take them into Photoshop, and just to help train my eye, I'll do a posterize filter on these. And then you can see those other colors coming forward, that strong baby blue, a bluish gray, yellow, even some gold and purple in the shadows. So I really love to use that technique so that I, as a painter, can interpret those colors in paint. And a little artist humor for you guys that I always enjoy is, this is the famous Matisse painting called Woman in the Hat. And you've probably seen this. It's a very famous painting. And apparently someone once asked him, well, what color was your wife wearing when she posed for this painting? And he said, black, of course. So anyways, this is kind of some humor about interpreting color. So think about that when you're approaching local colors and other colors that you may see within those areas. Okay, you guys, well, my new piece is almost finished now, and for now I've just been calling it Plant Face because I haven't decided on a title, but I'll add the title in shortly. This piece is available for purchase and has not been claimed yet, and I provide flexible payment plans to anybody who wants to pay her off monthly, and then she's all yours. You can check her out at etsy.com/shop/LeilaniJoyArt, or you can send me an email at sales@LeilaniJoy.com if you want to know how the payment plans work. They're super flexible. I can do many months or a few months or bi-weekly, however you want to do it. So check it out if you'd like to get your hands on the special original. I also have prints, canvas reproductions, and I might do stickers if there's a demand for it. Did you guys know I do stickers now? That's a new thing. I started doing those. So check this out in my shop too. You can also find me on Patreon, as I said before, where I'm revamping. I'm going to revamp my Patreon a little bit in 2019. So I'm definitely open to some suggestions. Patreon no longer allows you to hold contests. So I'm kind of bummed about that because the coloring contest was a big thing that I was doing on Patreon and getting you guys to participate and win prizes and stuff. But they got rid of that, so they won't let you do it. So I'm trying to figure out something else that might be a good incentive. So if you got some ideas for me, throw them my way. Anyways, I still have my class going on. So if you would like to start 2019 and learn some new art skills and beef up your portfolio to go professional, please check me out at artnouvogu.com. And I have some more Arteza art supplies to share with you guys soon, so stay tuned for that as well. But now, without further ado, I'm going to reveal my finished piece, which I've entitled Alba. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you on another video very soon. Have a great Happy New Year, and see you guys later. Bye! Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the process of my piece Alba, and I'm bringing back the first 10 prints gift pack if you buy one of these prints today. The first 11 by 14 prints sold will come with a sticker pack, a mystery mini print, and some other good stuff, so run over to my Etsy store and grab those today. Also, I want to highlight that I'm going to be releasing the line art of this exclusively to my Patreon patrons in the Coloring Club, and instead of giving away prizes, I'm going to start featuring my favorite coloring pages right here on my videos, with your Instagram account, of course, credited. So if you'd like to maybe see your art featured on an upcoming video, make sure you join my Patreon to download the latest coloring page. Okay guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.